So we have to lock it up with the NFC East. We in the building. First of all, I'm your man JB. What's up? Good to have my brothers here with me today. Yo, let's start from the top. Yo, Mook Jones in the building. What's up, bro? How you feeling?
Another day, man. Trying to get to $1, man. I'm up to about 50. I'm up to about 45 cents now. Trying to get to $1.
Bro, you so close. Like it's gonna happen.
It's
We all gonna
coming,
touch
man.
and agree.
It's
I feel
coming.
we gonna touch and agree that dollar's coming, bro. All right, yo, we got a familiar face in the building. Josh, what's up, bro? How you feeling?
Can't complain, man. I'm just, blessed, highly favored, as they say. And as it is, appreciate you having me on, man.
Of course. And not for nothing, that's our Eagles fan here today. And then we got my brother from another mother, Mr. KJ in the building, Mr. Kenny, Mr. Dallas Cowboy. Man, I know it's a hard day for you, bro.
It's very
Bro,
hard, It's
bro,
amazing
I'm
timing for
checking
you.
in.
Amazing
Listen,
timing.
I appreciate you. I appreciate you pulling up. Bro, how you feeling right now? Are you together? Do we need to call somebody?
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I'm 2 seconds away going making a trip to Dallas. You had to go talk to somebody, but hey, this ain't nothing new in the Cowboy world. There's always some kind of BS going on. So,
Yeah,
Bro, listen, just go right down 45, bro. Just go right down 45. Just be like, yo, Big J, we're gonna have to talk, bro. What's up, Jerry? Hey, but listen, it's all gonna come together or something like that. All right, so let's get into it. All right, so let's
Before you
go
go,
ahead, Mook. What's up?
I just want to do the Stephen A. Smith land.
What's up?
what's that?
The
Oh,
Stephen A. land. I was always do something stupid. Always doing something stupid. I had to hit him with that Stephen A. land one time.
it's totally.
It's stupid.
He interviewed Jerry right before too.
Yeah, Jerry Jones, he just got some, I don't know, it's just like this racism just keeps shining through it. And it's just like, I don't know, man. I be wanting to bet against the doggone Cowboys because I just feel like, man, these players they're not really locked in like that because it starts at the head, man. Pause.
Yeah.
Bruh. All right, well, let's get into it. Since we talk about the Cowboys, let's just stay right here, bro. All right, so they gave up Micah for a defensive tackle and 2 first-round picks. How do y'all feel about this? KJ, you could go first, bro. How you feel about the trade?
Immediately, you just hate to see a player like Micah go. Like that man's a dog, and I feel like they didn't really use him the way that he was meant to be, like his capabilities. They just used him as a pass rusher. Man, you could put that man on anybody on the field, and he can pretty much lock them up. But they didn't know how to use him, and he wanted his money, which he deserved, and he got it. Cowboys couldn't really afford to do that, unfortunately. So I feel like it was one of those things that had to be done. But you just hate to see a player like Micah go. For like as a fan and for your franchise, you hate to see a player like Micah go. You don't just find Michael Parsons. Like, we got lucky.
That's crazy.
We got lucky.
I didn't even know that happened, bro. Like, I'm just, what? Like, this is a real reaction, bro. I'm just looking, I just typed it in, like, literally as bro was talking. Michael Parsons to the Packers?
To the Packers.
Wow.
To the Packers.
And to make it worse, firstly, Jerry Jones made that trade. To me, he was like, here, bro, just go. Just take him. That's what that trade felt like for the Packers. And then also,
again?
2 first-round picks and a defensive tackle. I don't remember the defensive tackle's name. He's solid. He can stop the run. However, and no disrespect to him. However,
no, but off the rip, when you got a Michael Parsons trade and you can't even remember the player that you're getting for, that's already a bad sign. It's already a bad sign.
You for sure keying in more on because Jerry Jones he did a press conference about it. He said Michael's a great player, this, that, and the third. He said, but we couldn't stop the run. He said when you have a guy who could just get after the quarterback, it only helps if you're like ahead in the game. But if you're not ahead in the game, other teams are gonna run against you, so you need someone to stop the run. That's what Jerry Jones was saying. So he was trying to justify the trade for Micah, but also that sounds absolutely ridiculous because you gave up one of the best defensive players in the NFL, not just for that team or that conference, the entire NFL.
Yeah.
The only justification is they probably didn't have the money to pay Michael. Like they could have, but
Aren't y'all the
the
richest
whole rest of
NFL
the team,
franchise?
Yeah.
the whole.
That's
But
that's
I'm talking. No, because you gotta talk about like contractually. Like there's
the
a cap.
cap.
Yeah.
Right.
So you can't just, even if you work, $12 billion, you can't just throw all the
Y'all could
money.
have paid him last year.
Let me interject.
Y'all
Let me
could've-
interject if you don't mind. Let me
You
interject.
didn't want it.
I would say this, but you also know that how things go. Like behind the scenes, like even if there's like a say whatever amount cap limit, they will if they really want to work things out, they would exceed or they would meet that cap limit. And you know how things go. Behind the scenes, they'll be like, "Hey, we'll give you this, whatever." Like a person will sign, bro. Just like Tom Brady or the Kobe Bryant or the LeBron James of the world. Like people is gonna sign for less, but you know they're gonna get their money, man. Like, come on, let's be real.
Micah didn't want that. Micah wanted that. He wanted to blow the market up. He wanted to be recognized as the highest paid non-quarterback player in the league, which I don't like. Man, get your money, man. You deserve it. Get your money. I don't hate that. I don't think that's bad for him to want that.
Yeah.
But when it comes to building a team and building a 53-man squad team, you can't. You already got the highest paid quarterback. You already got CeeDee Lamb just got his deal. Micah knew he was gonna blow the market up, so he wanted that, and the Cowboys couldn't offer that through a contract. Now everybody knows, like when you're a Cowboys player, you get those side deals, you get those, behind the scenes change. That's why they be finessing a lot of deals. But Micah didn't. He wanted like the guaranteed contract money, and then that too, probably maybe.
That's debatable. That's a good point. That's debatable, man. I mean, I think it has also to do with the disrespect. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, go ahead.
No, that was a part of it too.
Let's say because Jerry's been talking tough for sure, and they had 3 years. They had 3 years to pay Micah. They had this year, last year. Even though he said he didn't want it, they did talk for a little bit last year, but it broke down during the summer, as usual with every other player who hasn't been named Tony Romo. It always breaks down.
Oh man, yeah.
I ain't gonna wait. You brought Tony Romo into this. I ain't gonna look. Romo agreed to the contract. What happened with Dak? What happened with Parsons? And what happened with CD? The contract offered, they didn't agree. They wanted more. They wanted to up it. So that's why those contracts took so long to get done. They offered Micah a contract where he would be the highest paid, but he would only be making like $42 million a year. The deal he got with Green Bay, he making $47 a year.
Are the Cowboys better off with the deal that they just did, or are they worse off?
We lost Michael Parsons. We worse off, man. Come on now.
Hey, Mook, bro, jump into this. What are you thinking?
I just feel like, man, I'm so tired of every time it come up to a black player, why every contract negotiation gotta go through the public opinion of how everybody feels. Why? Because Romo didn't go through that. My guy, the tight end didn't go through that.
Jason Witten.
Jason Witten, yeah.
Jason Witten. Why every time it's a black player, they gotta go through the judge of public opinion? Why they gotta go through the scrutiny? Why you just can't pay no guy? Why you gotta put out and hey, I offered him? Why you discussing what's been taught behind closed doors? There's the reason why you talk behind closed doors. You as a negotiator, I understand. You gotta understand. Michael Parsons is a 25-year-old. Your brain ain't even fully developed till you're 25. Man, he's been doing this for years, 30-something years now. And you would expect that from him. You wouldn't expect that from Jerry Jones, who's been in this business forever, to start leaking private conversations. Like, it's not a good look. And if I'm a superstar player, I understand what they offering me in Dallas. I understand what comes with being a player for Dallas. But we gotta stop letting these people that do in this old way of living continue to do the stuff that they do. I don't like to bring up race, but if every time a black player is up for a contract, you got to go through the scrutiny of public opinion. Everything got to be out there. And then I see their counterparts, the Caucasian players, come up and just under the radar get contracts. That for 2 to 3 years was going through public opinion before he got paid the first time. Had to go out there and play, bet on himself, break his leg just to get paid. Meanwhile, during that same time period, everybody was the public was scrutinizing these black players. You had Carson Wentz getting deals. And that's going back too
Man,
far. That's going back too
don't
far.
bring him up. Don't do that. Don't do
Kirk
that. Don't bring
Cousins.
him up.
Because it's relevant. You had Jerry Goff sliding under the radar, getting paid. Meanwhile, everybody talking about
Right.
that. Just like
Yeah.
we can go to Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson was going through all the public scrutiny. The way he played, he's going to get hurt. Meanwhile, Joe Burrow out every other season. You heard nothing about it. Next thing you know, Lamar Jackson going through all this public scrutiny to get paid. Next thing you know, they finally paid Lamar and Joe Burrow right under the radar surpassed him. But you didn't bring up the fact that he gets hurt. You don't bring up that.
Yeah.
Just like, let's not even talk about it. Jalen Hurts. I'm giving y'all an example. Jalen Hurts.
No, man.
He go through all
Man, he just won the Super Bowl, bro. Go ahead.
Let me go. Jalen Hurts go through all the public scrutiny. Should you pay him? Should you not play him? The way he played, he's not. I don't think he's a passer the ball. And then meanwhile, Trevor Lawrence, who ain't had a productive season yet, go ahead and get $5 million a year under the radar. I don't hear none of that.
That boy cooking her body.
I don't hear none of that judgment. None of that.
You not lying. You not lying at all.
I'm just tired of black players having to go through the scrutiny before they get assigned. Like it got to be. Well, I think they've been judged enough. It's not a bad idea to go ahead and play these guys when they ain't been nothing but productive. And then the counterparts, and I'm not hating on my counterparts. You know, I love everybody, but fair is right is right.
Yeah.
If they gonna go through the public scrutiny, everybody else need to go through the public scrutiny too. So they'll come in and they might try to criticize one Caucasian player and let 10 other ones just go on and get paid, not have to say nothing, just slide under the radar.
It's cold blooded. It's cold blooded. But you, right, bro? I got to dap you up on that one.
No, yeah, you know.
I don't mind my ass knuckles, but that was real. That was cold.
I'm right there with you, brother. Like, look, I ain't get my lotion down.
I thought about it too before I left. Okay, one thing. Only person that wasn't. I mean, again, you don't hate to make it about race, but at the same time, that's just how it is in a lot of scenarios. One white guy, I remember that they eviscerated, bro. The only white guy I remember they eviscerated, but it had to do with the fact that what he believed in, his beliefs. Tim Tebow. That's one dude that they killed.
Tim Tebow couldn't throw the ball 20 yards. He was throwing.
But he was winning games. He was winning games though. But at the same time, I'm not going against your point by no means, because that was definitely valid. But that's the only time I've ever seen them actually like eviscerate a white guy, because he was like really up on the opposite of what they really wanted to kind of see in a superstar. Like he was hey, I don't want any woman coming to my room. I praise the Most High.
He was, you know, he was a real good dude, like as a person, as a human being. But that man couldn't throw no goddamn football.
Look.
I can't argue that point, but he was winning games, man. But yeah. Go ahead.
Who was winning?
Hey,
but they have
y'all go ahead.
Hey guys, before we move on, I'm just gonna say this. This is nothing nice, though. We keep it real over here.
Yeah.
The reason why he got that much opportunity is because he was Caucasian. Because if he was a brother, he wouldn't even made a team. I'll just be real.
No.
We all watch.
He would not have been on the team.
We all watch the games. You can't go. This man was going 5 for 30.
That's a good point, though. That's a good point. I mean, he was winning games, but he couldn't throw the ball, though. I'm not going to argue.
I'm going to say this. The defense was so dominant on that team. Defense. That was still, this man was completing 5 passes, winning 10 to 17. They never came and said, Man, go back to Jalen Hurts because we on the NFC East. Jalen Hurts consistently gets scrutinized because he got a team around him and he wins, but they continue to give Tebow the praise, and it's clearly that it wasn't him.
That's probably the best example of like clarifying that point is like how they treated Tebow and how they treating Hurt.
Yeah.
Because look, I'm a Cowboys fan, but I like to think that I'm objective. I don't think that Hurt is a bad player. I don't think he's a bad quarterback. I think he has a lot of development that he still is unlocking and capable of unlocking. He's still a young dude, young quarterback. But I don't think he's at the height that a lot of people are trying to put him at. But he is a good young quarterback. And he does have a really good team around him, which helps him. Like, if he does his job, that team is hard to beat. But the way they talk about him and the way they talked about Tebow, and Tebow the team was winning despite having Tim Tebow. You know, like he wasn't an asset. They would still be able to win.
God when he got there.
I know, right?
I'm gonna just say
that man was up for shoulder surgery.
I'm gonna just say this.
I got it.
I'm gonna say this. The way I feel like every quarterback in the league is a system quarterback except for Jalen Hurts. Because he ain't had a system. He ain't had the same offensive coordinator since he did in the league.
Wait, you said every quarterback?
I'm just saying. I'm saying based off their narrative.
Because Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson,
the reason why I say that we ain't seen Pat Mahomes without Aaron without Reed.
Without Andy Reid. We've seen Andy Reid without Patrick Mahomes. We've seen that.
No. You're missing the point. I'm saying based off what they mentioned, because this is what they try to say about Jalen. They say they can't say he's a system quarterback, because that's usually the play they use. He's a system quarterback. You can't say that because the man been in a different outfit the last 4 out of 5 years.
Right.
Oh, you can't say he don't play good in the playoffs. That's when he plays his best ball.
Right.
You can't say I don't think he's a good enough passer of the football.
I don't think he is.
Why do you say that? But yet, you would say you don't think he's a good enough passer of the ball. But you won't say that about Justin Herbert.
I didn't have to say it. A.J. Brown said it for me. A.J. Brown went on the record and said and expressed his frustration because they wasn't getting the ball enough. And you got 2 dogs out there on the outside. You got A.J. Brown and you got what's his name? Smith. You got 2 dogs out there.
Devontae Smith. However, AJ, hold on, Mook. However, AJ Brown was saying that, but it was during wins. Like if we're winning, and you can play
they were winning. This was last year.
That's what I'm saying.
They won the Super Bowl.
That's what I'm saying. So if you're complaining about not getting the ball, but we're winning, it's like, bro, I'm sorry you feel that way. But we're
making the right decisions. Yeah.
No, I think it's more
what
so.
What we're doing is working.
It is, but also I think we're gonna get to experience. That's gonna be one thing about this season. I think is gonna happen is Hurts gonna get a lot more opportunities to air it out and be the focal point, because you don't want to run Saquon in the dirt, which he was their workhorse last year.
And why would he not do that again?
Because running backs is a tough job. You don't want to continuously put that pressure on him. If you can last and keep Saquon upright and good for 5 years rather than the next 2, you should do that. And if you got 2 dogs on the outside,
they have a very good balance. They have a pretty good balance.
That O-line is tough.
They run heavy. Come on now.
Wait, KJ. That O-line is tough, though. That O-line, like, when they block, it's time to block. And they're taking it off. And they have so many options on how they're doing it to where Jalen Hurts can keep the ball and go, or Saquon can go off. However,
look, I just want to see him do it one time. That's all. I just want to see him do it one time.
I'm not mad at
you, KJ. You know what I'm going to say to you, KJ? KJ, if you can sit at home and do your job, instead of go into the office and the job don't say nothing else, and they still reward you. Would you
Hey,
say, what would you say? Would you stay at the job, or would you say, no, man, I want to go in. I want to use
nah,
this.
so you that's me if I was Jalen Hurts. Now if I'm AJ Brown and my paycheck gonna reflect my numbers and I ain't getting the numbers because we ain't airing it out because we got Saquon back there and we got Jalen Hurts back there, nah, I'm not gonna be happy. You messing with my pocketbook now.
So I'm gonna ask
I'm
you
gonna
this.
keep.
All
I'm
right,
gonna.
then
Hey,
So
we
who,
can win the
go
Super
back to
Bowl,
the
but
Titans.
Super Bowl
Go
don't
back
pay
to
no
the
bills.
Titans. Look at
KJ,
that. Go back to the
let me
Titans.
ask
I
you
hear
this.
they're doing great
Let
things
me
over
ask you
there.
this. KJ, let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Well, you can be what's my guy from Cincinnati? Jameer, you can be Chase and not make the playoff. I'm pretty sure.
Be
I'm
Jamar
pretty sure.
Chase and not make the playoffs.
I'm
Hey,
pretty
look,
sure
Look,
Chase. I'm pretty
triple
sure Chase
crown,
want to change
triple
places
crown,
with
and
him.
didn't see the playoffs.
Look, I'm pretty sure Chase
y'all
want
see
to
that
trade
contract he
places with him.
got? Nah. I don't know. If y'all had Jamar Chase on here, I don't know if he would say that because that man got paid a lot of money. He
Hey,
got paid a lot of money.
if it's up to me,
He's also one of the best wide
look,
receivers. He's one or two in the NFL. His only
hey,
competition is Justin Jefferson.
I was
Hey,
always
don't sleep on
told,
CD. Come on.
hey, I was always
Stop.
told, why not have the money in the power?
Wait. Real quick.
The hate is real.
KJ, are you
Yeah.
taking CeeDee Lamb or are you taking Jamar Chase? Who are you taking on your squad? The Cowboys get a chance to trade straight up tomorrow. What are you doing?
Chase easy.
But the way that they play, I'd rather have CD.
You a lie.
CD physical, man. Like people don't see that about his game. Like they think he a finesse receiver. Nah, that man, like he gets open and he's always open. You can do anything with him, which you can do with Chase. Chase the same type.
Triple
But when
crown,
that
bro.
man,
Triple
when he
crown.
get,
Triple
okay, I
crown.
get that. But he got Burrow throwing him the ball. Dak's been hurt on and off hurt, and Cooper Rush been throwing him the ball like a third of the time, and he's still putting up numbers. Now, don't get me wrong, like you can't go wrong either way. But my preference, I'd rather have CD. I ain't gonna lie, I'd rather have CD.
Bro, that's wild.
That's good. Hey, call it fandom. I don't care. I'd rather have CD. I'd rather have 88.
KJ, y'all also going to the Super Bowl this year. This y'all year, ain't it?
Nah, I ain't say that.
Mook,
I ain't say that.
Mook, hold on, bro. All right, Josh, question.
What's up,
All right, because you the certified Eagles fan here. What's the goal this year? What's the expectation? Where do y'all actually see them going? Because I don't know if you had a chance to look at the Eagles' schedule, but that schedule is not easy.
Mm-hmm.
They looked at what y'all did last year and said, give them everything hard. Pause.
Oh yeah, pause. Super pause. I was going to answer that before you even asked me that, because I just heard my boy just say that he don't have any expectations for his team, and that's not good, bro. You just said that. You said you don't have any expectations, right?
Who, me?
Yeah, didn't you say that?
About the Cowboys?
Right. You just said you don't have any expectations, right? Or Super Bowl.
No.
You said you don't have you said you don't have a Super Bowl expectations.
He said he was like, oh, what y'all expect to win the Super Bowl? Because I guess every Cowboys fan expects to win. Everybody be saying that. No, I'm not. The only thing I'm expecting is to see how the team develops and see how everybody plays. You know, whatever the record is at the end of the year is what it's gonna be. I don't like if I had to put a record, I say my expectations before trading Parsons was we gonna win the division.
Bro, that sounds like PTSD.
But we just traded Parsons. Parsons.
That
sounds like PTSD, bro.
With Parsons and a healthy team coming back, we just got that dog from the Steelers. So we got two dogs on the outside. We got a better duo than y'all. I'm sorry to say it.
But let me say this: like I would just say that your response sounded like PTSD.
I said it.
Your response sounded like PTSD, bro. Because
no, it's so if I say they're gonna win the Super Bowl, I'm unrealistic.
Hold on, bro. Josh, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying because it's like this is sports. This is sports, right? Like you over here being so meticulous. You're being so meticulous about answering. Like just like if
I'm
it's your team, you're supposed to feel like, yeah, I don't give a damn. Like some way we're gonna pull it out of there. I got Dak Prescott. I got CD Lamb.
Yeah.
I got blah 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 blah. Like you supposed to feel like you're gonna win regardless, bro. Like it's you know what I'm saying, you gotta be imitating.
No. That's fair, but this how I am in all aspects of my life. I'm very like particular. I analyze everything, and I'm like I try to be as realistic and real about a situation as I can be. Now sometimes fandom creep into that, but I'm not gonna be delusional. I ain't gonna be delusional. Like right now, we might be worse than the Giants this year. I don't know.
It goes to what I'm saying, like because of the past, you see that it's not like I don't even want to dream. I don't even want to dream when it comes to sports. I don't want to dream. Like I've been hurt so bad that I don't even want to dream.
No,
like
we just lost Michael Parsons, bro. Come on, man. We just lost him today.
According to Jerry Jones, y'all lost Michael Parsons, but y'all got to come up because you got a defensive tackle to stop the run. Y'all weren't playing from in front. So according to Jerry Jones, y'all got the missing piece. Bro, it's y'all year. It's y'all year.
I mean, but I would say the Eagles are going to win a Super Bowl. Eagles
again, they're going back to back?
Back to bro, you see it? Back to back.
All right, hold on. Okay, Josh,
easy, bro.
I'm glad you said that, right? All right, so week 1 they got the Cowboys. I know you got that as a dub. We following that up with the Chiefs. You got that as a dub too?
Oh yeah, most likely. I think the Chiefs are going to start off good. I forgot who they played the first game. I think they may get a dub on the first game, but when they come to the Eagles,
most likely.
I just think that
after this, bro. After the Chiefs, y'all see the Rams. Y'all see the Rams after you see the Chiefs. Then you see the Buccaneers, followed by the Broncos. And the Giants are an easy team this year. Then you got the Vikings who are tough. You got the Giants again. You got the Packers who have Micah. You got the Lions. You got the Cowboys again. You got the Bears, Chargers.
We might get a 15. We might get a 16-win season, bro.
Bro, I don't know. This is gonna be a tough season. This is gonna be a tough season. This is gonna be easy. All right, so tell me this: who's gonna rank your NFC East teams right now? Like, what order do you have them in? Mook, you start us out, bro.
So I got So what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put them in order. I got Philadelphia Eagles coming first place, but I'm gonna do a shocker. I got the Giants finishing second, and I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. You know,
Russell
not
Wilson,
just for shock factor. I'm gonna tell you why. Not just because of Russell Wilson. The team, you can tell this team believes. This team is much improved on defense. They much improved on the offensive line. Bengals, and they got they number 2 wide receiver. His name slipping my mind. Forgive me. But their team is a really good team. This is going to be a really running gun type of team. They got a decent running back there. I'm telling you, they drafted.
Y'all don't believe that.
Y'all got a defense.
I know this dude, y'all. I know this dude.
He drafted very well.
This dude was like 2 or 3 years old. Like this dude, everything I heard him say was Russell Wilson, Russell Wilson, Russell Wilson, Russell Wilson, Russell Wilson. Y'all go ahead.
Check this out.
Okay, so you said Philly, you said New York, Philly, New York, then who?
Philly, New York, Washington, Dallas Cowboys. They get in their own way.
You got the Giants over Washington. That's wild.
Look,
I understand the Cowboys. I understand that.
That's crazy work.
Look,
all right, Josh, what's up? What you got?
Everybody, I'm gonna just say this before you go. Everybody gonna step up to play against Washington.
I would say the Eagles. Surprisingly, I actually feel like they're gonna do his thing. Mississippi State all day, straight up. I feel like they're gonna do his thing this year, and I think they're gonna be second. I would say, of course, Washington, and then I mess with Russell. Damn, I can't get the name right. Russell Westbrook. Oh, goodness.
Russell Wilson. Get it right, sucker. You're
Look how
right.
long they, how long, but Russell Wilson also, but I feel like the way they've been trying to talk him out before he even touched on he ain't even touched on the field. Everybody's trying to pretty much talk about what's the guy name? Dart.
Jackson
Jackson
Yeah,
Dart.
they've
Dart.
been talking about
He's
like Dart.
tough.
Like Russell ain't even on the team. They're gonna try to
Jackson
X him
Dart's
out
tough.
even if he go 3-0, they're gonna try to get him out. They're gonna say he threw the ball the wrong way or they don't like Russell. He got like that Tim Tebow effect. Like they don't like the fact that he's praising God and they don't like him, bro. They don't like Russell Wilson. But I think they're gonna be poor, bro.
Okay. What's up, KJ? Who you got?
All right. Well, before the news today, I had the Cowboys winning the division.
I don't understand that, but go ahead, bro. My bad.
I
I didn't
mean,
mean to
look,
interrupt. No, I didn't
I
mean to
thought.
interrupt your world. My bad. It just slipped out. We go. I didn't even say it. Just
Look,
rewind. You got it, bro.
so the history of the division, you know, winning that division back to back is dang near impossible.
Right.
So with that, and the fact Parsons got traded, I might have to go Washington winning it. I got Philly coming in second, Dallas coming in third, possibly 3 playoff teams. I'm gonna just throw that out there. 3 playoff teams coming out the East, and you know the Giants are just the Giants. They're gonna have a good defense. That D line gonna be nasty. That defense gonna be nasty. But Russell, he got cut by the Broncos. He got cut by the Steelers for a reason. He got cut for a reason. He was battling with Justin Fields. He lost to a rookie in Denver.
It's a fact check. Russell Wilson has not ever been cut. Sorry.
No, he wasn't cut, but he just wasn't re-signed.
Check this out.
In Denver, they did him dirty though. They did him dirty in Denver.
Okay, so real quick,
I'm gonna
Denver
mute real
did do
quick.
him.
I gotta put my phone on the charger.
I bro back. All right, so no, yeah, Denver for sure did him dirty. Denver was like, what's the name of the coach? Who came in there from New Orleans? Sean Payton. Yeah, Sean Payton never wanted him, so that's what that was. If I'm ranking them, I'm kind of with KJ on the fact that it's the NFC East is hard to win back to back. I could see Washington winning the division this year. Washington followed by the Eagles, followed by the Giants, and then the Cowboys are just going to, try to get as high of a pick as they can. The Cowboys will find a way to win like 6, 7 games for sure. But by Christmas, they're not going to be. Maybe by Thanksgiving, they're not going to be playing meaningful football anymore.
Look. I'm
by
gonna just say this.
Yeah. What's up,
I'm
bro?
just say this. Like Jalen Hurts, everybody knows Jalen Hurts. 1 or 2 of my favorite players. Him and Rush, right there, right? I gotta be realistic. The Eagles ain't gonna win the Super Bowl this year. I don't think they're gonna be able to get over losing Chauncey Gardner-Johnson.
Yeah.
I feel like that was a crucial loss for them. I don't think they're gonna be able to get over that. And I said that earlier. I don't know if you remember, I was saying that earlier, but even before he got hurt, I know he probably had a season-ending injury. I don't know he had to have surgery with the Houston Texans, but I think that's going to be a major loss for him, man. Losing Gardner Johnson.
They still got a championship coach over there, though. I mean, I don't think just one guy, 40, 50-some guys.
Yeah, they still have a tough defense all around. I also don't think the Eagles will win. Honestly, I could see the Rams winning the NFC this year. I could definitely see the Rams. The Rams have one of the easiest schedules. The Rams also, if you remember that Eagles game last year, that game came down to the end. As well as the Eagles play and they had home field, that still came down to the end. The Rams are well coached. I can see them coming out the NFC again. That's not my official. Say it again.
I'm gonna say this. I don't even think Matthew Stafford gonna even finish the season. I don't see it.
You think that back injury's gonna win?
I think he retires. I'm moving on the record. I think he retires before the season over.
Jimmy gonna take over?
I think he don't even look. I don't even think he finished the season.
You saying so? You think Jimmy gonna take over?
I think old boy. I think Stetson Bennett the best quarterback they got on the team.
Who?
Stetson Bennett out of Georgia. He went to he played for um
But you
Georgia.
think he's better than Matthew Stafford?
No, I'm saying Matthew Stafford ain't gonna finish the season. I think he's the
Because
best option they got behind
oh,
Stafford.
you think that back injury is going? I don't think so. I think they'll do a good job getting the ball out of his hands quick, having the run game going. I could definitely see them winning. I think the Eagles are going to be right there in the mix. I think the Lions are going to be back in the mix. Green Bay just made a huge jump. For me on my board, now that they can run faster, Green Bay has made a huge jump. The NFC is going to be super interesting when it comes to that.
Right. I'm just saying, man. I just I know we ain't talking about the AFC, NFC North. I know we already talked about that, but I just don't
Correct.
see Matthew Stafford really being a factor this year. Um, and people they trying to make light of the fact that he haven't even stepped on the field and had any reps. He haven't had no practice time.
He's at practice. He's been
No,
practicing.
he ain't stepped on the
He has. Bro,
he
he's
ain't
been
stepped on the
practicing.
field.
You talking about
He hasn't.
preseason?
Bro, yeah, no, he didn't play any of the preseason games, but he
No,
has been.
he haven't practiced. Last time I
Yes,
checked,
bro.
go check.
The way, look, one of my friends is a big Rams fan, right? So anytime anything happens, he'll come up and show me immediately, bro. Matthew Stafford has been throwing the ball. He has been
No,
throwing the
I'm
ball in
saying
practice.
he haven't got out there with the team.
Yes, he has. I'm telling you, he has. I'm
I ain't
telling you,
saying it
he
because
has.
they were just talking about he hadn't had any real snaps.
Yeah, he hasn't had any preseason game
No, I'm
snaps,
talking about
but
snaps like when they do the joint practices. He ain't did none of that.
no, but he's practicing with the team. He might not doing it, be doing. But also, we got to remember Matthew Stafford. It's not his first 5 years in the league. That man's been playing a long
Yeah,
time, so he
yeah, I see
knows
it
how to
right
be
here.
a quarterback. He doesn't need to be like, hey, I need to take advantage of all these preseason games or like practicing with the other team to be able to lock in. He's like this. That's what he does.
I get that. But the only way to get in football shape is by playing football.
Yeah, he returned practice on August 18th. It says, bro, like full team practice on August 18th.
Told you. I told you.
I'm just saying the only way to get in football shape is by playing football. Excuse me. But yeah, I just don't, and that's another reason why too. He ain't been stretching them old bones. You gonna get out there, get hit a couple times. You gonna
They
realize,
say he been
man,
in
this
practice,
back
but nah, he ain't
he
been
ain't
getting
doing
hit.
no more.
You know?
I'm telling you right
How
now,
old is
best
Matthew
thing
Stafford?
for him to do, he got plenty of money. Walk away, but you can still bend over and pick your kids up and play with your kids.
Oh, he 37. He about to turn 38 in a few months. Damn, you
Yeah,
got a point.
yo. And you know he took a
Bro,
beating in Detroit.
He
So his
we
38,
37.
we saw
his
Kurt
38,
Warner play for a long. Bro, we saw
look,
Kurt Warner play for a long time. We saw Aaron Rodgers play for a long time. We saw who else?
TBD.
Like what's his name from the Steelers? He played for a long time. Joe Flacco is still playing. Like
TBD.
bro,
TBD.
yeah, yeah,
TBD.
I'm just
bro.
gonna say
Like
this.
no,
But his 38 is like 58 because he played with the Lions and got killed all them years.
man, listen. I mean, they retired uh two of the best football
Did
players
he
in the
really
history
get
of
killed
football.
though? Did he
Look,
really get killed? Like he was just tossing that thing on the Megatron for so long.
Josh, I'm gonna break it down to you
Uh, he,
this like this.
he was getting
I'm telling you
rocked
like
for a
this.
little bit.
He took so much of a beating. He took so much of a beating in Detroit that it made two all-world players just retire
Hmm.
for
Well,
no
I mean,
reason. Barry
just
Sanders
one
and
overall.
Megatron both retired in their prime with Detroit.
Bar-
Well,
Barry Sanders wasn't around
Barry
with Matthew
Sanders
Stafford.
wasn't there. I can't give
No,
you Barry
I'm
Sanders,
saying, but
but
that franchise was so horrible. The players
yeah,
would
Oh
have
that's
just
the
man,
Lions'
quit in
you
history.
their
can't
But
put
prime.
Barry Sanders in there. Barry Sanders, you can't put Barry Sanders in there.
but
He was
Wait,
still
Megatron,
in the prime.
Megatron a good
Megatron,
point, but Barry
Megatron,
Sanders.
Megatron said, "Hey, don't worry about it." We're not good. Don't worry about it. I'm not gonna keep getting rocked for y'all. They're not gonna keep putting two corners on me and the safety over the top just for us to go 4-12. We're not gonna keep doing this.
My boy didn't even want to take his talents elsewhere. He was just like, nah, yeah, y'all got it.
Yeah, no, he said I'm not even gonna force the trade. I'll just go home, bro. I made enough money. I like to play peace anyway.
It seems to be content too. He seems to be content about it too.
Hey, I'm gonna go off on a little side note right quick. What y'all think about Rondo? What y'all think about Rondo being
What
like
do you do?
In the flag football, they say he's one. They say he's one of the best flag football players in the country.
I'm not surprised.
Rondo.
He diamond. He's a dimer, so he's gonna be able to toss that pig.
It makes sense.
You're talking about Ray John?
Yeah.
He's one of the best flag football
players in the country.
Hey, they got questions. Like they online. They online asking could Ray John Rondo have been an NFL quarterback? You know, they be going too far. But
yeah, I was gonna say flag football, and regular football are different.
But Rondo, he was one of them high IQ guys. I feel like if he dedicated himself to playing football specifically, he's smart enough to figure out any system. And you can't tell me he wasn't athletic enough and had the passing ability to not do it.
And KJ,
but there's a difference. Like, yes, his IQ is high. I think that anything he wants to learn, he can learn. So I'm never gonna take that part away from him. However, when you get to like in basketball, your IQ is like, I'm never worried about getting hit. Like your IQ is never factoring like someone might blindside me and rock me, right?
Same thing in football.
In football as a quarterback, you're like, okay, hike, and I'll have to see everything in front of me and watch it play out and picture where it's going. Like control. They say. Go ahead. What's your comment?
My comment to that is in the East Championship when I was playing Miami, D Wade broke his
That was a dirty play. That was a dirty play.
And he popped it back in socket and finished the series. Finished the game.
Hey, that's basketball though. In basketball, you can protect yourself easy.
A broken bone is a broken bone. Dislocation is a dislocation. No. I don't care what sport it is.
No. I'm dislocated all my fingers playing basketball. So it's different between dislocating it and breaking it. And then there's a difference between I'm playing point guard. The way he plays point guard, no one asks him to play point guard like Derrick Rose or Russell Westbrook, where you're attacking and you're looking to score and go off like that. He's setting up guys and putting guys in the best position and taking advantage of certain matchups. It's different. It's apples to oranges, really.
Hey,
I know,
but
KJ,
I can throw. Look, in short, I'm telling you, I can throw that football with the best of them, but it's a different story when you put the pads on. I'm telling you.
That's true, but like I guess when it comes to like the difference between basketball players and football players, it comes down to like a manhood thing. Well, I don't want to question nobody's like ability
I'm not questioning that.
Willingness to get in the trenches and do that. You know, like maybe he would, maybe he could, maybe he couldn't.
It's a different mentality. If you're talking about
the skill set, it might be, and I'm not saying that he has it or don't. Because I don't know Rondo. I never, so I can't question his mentality, his manhood. Yeah. But what I can say is his skill set. That man, you can't tell me he wouldn't be better than Tim Tebow.
Look, I got one example for you. But check this out though. I got one example for you.
Tim Tebow is also one of the greatest college football players ever.
Hey JB, I got him. JB, I got one example for you. You can say Draymond Green. We can all agree Draymond Green is a tough guy, right?
Yeah.
Draymond Green played on that football field, and he was like, "Look, let me get my butt back in that basketball court."
He didn't have the coordination for football. I saw the videos. He looked like a lanky,
Hey, and then on top of it, we've heard multiple basketball players, like NBA players, say that they played football at some point, got hit, and said, "Let me go play basketball." We've never heard an NFL player say, "I got chopped so bad, I said, let me go play football." Like
Antonio Gates, he was a basketball player, went to college. He was a top recruit.
He was
what's his name?
The
The tight
difference is
end.
he was just better at football than he was at basketball. But he didn't get
Yeah.
chopped so bad that he ended up in a new league.
But that's what I'm saying. What's the tight end that was with the Saints? Jimmy Graham.
Yeah.
Jimmy Graham.
Yeah.
Where he's like 6'8". You got certain players that can just make the crossover.
Now don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Now there are some football players. There are some basketball players that I believe if they scrap up, they'll be about there. Like Russell Westbrook. If Russell Westbrook put up a pad, I don't care what you say. He gonna get down.
I think Patrick Beverly would too as a safety.
Yeah,
I don't know if Patrick Beverly would be fast. I don't think he would be fast enough, but I think
I can't always say that.
Nate Robinson was one of the number one cornerbacks in the country. But when he decided to play basketball, Nate Robinson would like to play for Washington.
He would have been a hell of a tight end.
Who?
I knew it.
I knew.
No, you said who?
I knew you was going to say something.
I know it was coming.
You said Brown?
Yeah.
Was he one of the highest draft recruits out of high school?
Yeah, he probably did though. 6'8", 6'9", he probably did though.
No, I think he would have.
His mama told him not to play.
Yeah, I think he would have been a great football player. However,
he would
the
stop
only
playing
thing...
but he's like the clock king, bro. He would have stopped playing eventually.
No. He wouldn't have played 20 plus years.
No, for sure not. Those knees would be would get hit completely different.
Yeah, get chopped down,
Yeah, like a target that big coming across the field, you taking those knees out. You trying to see if you can knock the kneecap off.
But I would have been
you can't flop on the football field. Like, he's the number 2 flopper outside of D-Lock, man. So.
Oh my God. This man get fouled the most bro, he don't even lead the league in foul attempts. So how does
he takes a lot of threes now?
He leads the league in a lot of stuff, bro. He leads the league in points made. He leads the league in turnovers. He leads the league in missed shots.
Because he always got the ball, and he always got. He don't lead the league in missed shots.
Go look it up, bro. Go look it up.
I ain't got no computer. You got a computer right there. I see it. I know it.
I don't have to look it up. I know
it. Okay,
you
so real quick, switching back to football. KJ, I have a question for you. Because y'all got George Pickens. Y'all got George Pickens. So you got CD on one side and George Pickens on the other side. Is this enough for you guys to make the playoffs? Y'all making the playoffs?
That alone, and so that coming back healthy. We got CD and Pickens on the outside. We got a draft pick, Jadon Blue, running back. Right. I don't think he's gonna be like rookie of the year or nothing, but I think he's gonna be solid for the role, to make our run game better than what it was last year. So offense alone, I think that'll be a fighting chance to make the playoffs. It don't guarantee the playoffs, but it'll be a fighting chance to get into the playoffs. I mean, like, come on, man. Like, you got Pickens and CD on the outside. Come on, man.
What's your ceiling then? What's your ceiling?
Our ceiling is Dak Prescott MVP and second round exit in the playoffs.
Wow.
That's our ceiling.
Boy, you ambitious. I love that. Okay.
That's our ceiling right there.
We already know what the Eagles' ceiling is, so we don't even have to force that. But okay. All right, so okay. I feel you on that one. Okay, so let's talk about the Giants and the Giants and the Commanders real quick. The Commanders, are we expecting Jaden Daniels to have a repeat season?
I think he's gonna win the division, so he would have to.
Right.
I don't see a rookie fall off, a sophomore fall off.
I think that young man's polished. That's a polished young man.
Yeah, but what's his name from the Texans looked polished his rookie year, and you saw what happened the next year.
Well, no. So CJ, his sophomore year wasn't horrible. Firstly, and then secondly, his line was trash, and he lost all three of his starting wide receivers.
I mean, so you lose the whole team. You lose that too.
Yeah, you out there with a bad line thrown to just random people. I mean, it is what it is. Okay, so now let's give the Giants a little bit of love because I do like what they do. Russ looks good. Jameis looks good, but
They
we
ain't got no
know
quarterback.
that's. Go ahead, KJ. Go. I said let's give us some love, but you throw a slug, so go ahead.
They got two of them though. They got two of them.
No. I just want to throw that in there. They ain't got no quarterback.
Okay, so when you look at Russell, you look at Jackson, you look at really those two. You look at Russell and you look at Jackson Dart. You don't look at them with neighbors and the team they have and the defense and say this team can do something this year.
I think not this year, no. I think the defense is going to be solid, and that's going to lead them. Like, maybe next year they're going to be in a position to where they can hopefully not have the quarterback situation they have right now and do something. But I just think, especially in this division, you got Jalen Hurts, Dak Prescott, and what's his name?
Daniels. But we also don't know what Dak's gonna be. We haven't seen Dak play. We haven't seen Dak play an important, significant game in over a year.
He was hurt.
So, exactly, that's what I'm saying. So we don't know who Dak is right now.
I mean, Dak has always been the same player.
So, which is
last time we saw Dak, a full season from Dak, he was second in MVP.
That's a good point. I mean, without playing in a year though, like I didn't even think about that. Like, yeah,
he didn't play.
It'd be different.
But the year before that, he had snapped his ankles, so he's dealt with injuries before where he was out for a significant time and came back and improved. So that shows he can do it.
I don't know. Maybe that's possible.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I got the Giants finishing second in the NFC East, but in the NFC East. But I'm so ready for them to let Dak go before I can be done with the Dallas Cowboys. He's the only reason why I even got sort of a little respect for Dallas. But once Dak goes, I wipe my hands with him.
Yeah,
Let me ask y'all a question.
What's up?
So, out of the 4 quarterbacks in the division, y'all got to rank them. Rank the quarterbacks. The starting quarterback.
I got you. I'll go first on that one. If I'm going to start, I'm going Jalen Hurts number 1.
That's crazy.
I'm going Hurts. You said that's crazy? Dang, the Super Bowl with the match. The Super Bowl with the matching MVP to go with it says otherwise.
That's crazy.
So Jalen Hurts number 1. Then after Jalen Hurts, we're gonna go Daniels number 2. After Daniels, we're gonna go. We're gonna go.
The pause is crazy.
Ooh, yeah, that's cold, man.
Because the only thing is I don't know who Dak is gonna be because I don't know how fragile he is right now. So, and the best ability is availability, and if he's not gonna be available, why not put him at 4 and give Russell, who can still throw the ball really well, put him at 3.
Russell not gonna be the starting quarterback.
I've decided Russell will be 3, Dak is 4. I said what I said. Go ahead.
One point of y'all don't mind. I would say that I would give Dak the slight edge on Russell Wilson because Dak came down here and tasted some of that Mississippi water, bro. He came down here from Mississippi about 3 years, 3-4 years, 3 years. So yeah, I think he's tasted defeat and he's seen the world just pretty much turn his back on him. So that's why I put him like number 2, 3 this year. So I think Dak
how
gonna
is
do pretty
tasting water from Mississippi helpful?
Man, it's just different down here, bro. Mississippi is different, bro. Like we look at things differently. You're able to slow down and see the world for what it is. He's been able to sit down and slow things down to be able to, like I said, see things for what it is. So I think that he'll be able to tap back into that Mississippi type mindset and be able to snap back into some like I wouldn't say championship form, but definitely a very competitive form.
So he's gonna be on his Oprah Winfrey "Still I Rise" vibe.
I wouldn't go there. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't put Oprah Winfrey into this, but I'm just gonna say he's gonna be his Mississippi.
That's the greatest person y'all got from the
He's gonna be his Mississippi get it out the mud type thing. I think Dak gonna do pretty good this year as far as number wise. I'm not gonna say he's gonna win anything, but I think Dak been ridiculed, bro. Like, and Dak is he's a good player. He's been a good player.
Dak is good.
But
He's,
I just think
Dak is
the
like a
system he's coming up in is
Dak
so
is a step
toxic, man.
above Tony Romo.
I think it's so
Dak
toxic.
is a
The
step
system he's
above
coming
Tony
up with.
Romo. Because Tony
Dak need to
Romo was
really
solid.
he need to really go get off the Cowboys. I think Jerry Jones is just toxic for all those guys over there. I mean, he's just running like a damn plantation over there, bro. A rich plantation. I mean, it's just bad. It's bad energy for everybody that comes for each team year after year, bro. Like they're not going to win as long as Jerry Jones is there, bro. I'll give that hot take. They're not going to win as long as Jerry Jones is there.
I agree with you on that. Like that's been a really like opinion about the Cowboys you
Who
gave.
gonna go out there
Like
and
that
give
was
it
great.
all for a guy that's like sitting on you on, excuse my French, on over the airways and like your guys when you go back home, the people that's like hating on you, like, oh, you can go up there and shake your ass for Jerry Jones. Like, I know somebody hearing that type stuff, bro. Like they're getting crapped on everywhere. They're the America's team, but like when the last time they
Which it
won? Well, they
shouldn't
didn't
be.
won like 30 years.
But they became America's team because of the winning, but they stayed American teams because of the love and the vitriol that they received. They get all the attention.
That's
I wish
not
they was a
true.
low key team. That
All
is
right,
no.
wait,
Look, let me
It's because
finish.
of
wait.
location.
AR
I think it's
Reader.
because of
Hey,
location they stayed
hey,
America's
guys,
team.
real quick. Do you remember AR
Yeah.
Reader in school? Did you guys do that too?
Was that?
The AR Reader where you did
Who?
like you had to read certain books in the library. If you read them, then at the end of the year you have like a pizza party or like an ice cream party or something like that. We
No
had
doubt,
that.
no doubt.
All right,
Yeah.
so I read one of the books on the Cowboys, and they said why the Cowboys were America's team because they were always on TV. That's how they became America's team.
Exactly.
Then while they were always on TV, they started winning because of the network. So they started winning, and then once they were winning, they were like, "Oh, this is America's team." But like honestly,
Okay.
if we're giving America's team, it should really be like the Steelers or.
No.
Some more respectable. The Patriots, the Steelers.
No.
I'll even take the
No.
49ers. I would even take the 49ers. The
No.
Cowboys, man, I'll tell you what. America,
Look.
I don't know what we've lost them
Who?
for 30 years to where they are reflecting the Cowboys or vice versa. That's just
I think
me.
it's deeper than that. I think
No.
it's deeper
Look.
than that, bro.
When,
I think it's deeper
when
than that.
you
Go ahead, bro.
when you Google search highest rating NFL games, the top out of the top 10, 80% of those are gonna be Cowboy games.
Bro, y'all
They're
got the
nationally
afternoon
televised all
game
the time.
every time.
They're nationally televised because people gonna watch. Whether you want to see them win or you want to see them lose, you tuning
Bro,
in to watch whatever result that you want to have.
There's many variables that go into that. I think it's way deeper than
There's
what we.
no variables. There's no variables. That's just straight facts. People
No,
watch the
I'm
Cowboys.
agreeing with you. I'm agreeing. I think that's one variable. I think it has to do with like location. They're in Texas. You know, it's in the heart of Texas. You know what I'm saying? I think that's a big football following, and then
and Oklahoma. They have Texas and
and I also think
Oklahoma
like
as
even
well.
the I think the symbolism, like just the fact that it's a cowboy, you know what I'm saying? Like it's America, like the inception of America, you know, the Cowboys and Indians, you know what I'm saying? Like it has to do with a lot of mental stuff that goes along with it, and also with the TV time, you know what I'm saying? So, and then the fact that a lot of people hate them. There's a lot of things going along with it, man. But and the money they put behind it, like I believe those the country boys out there in Texas putting a lot of money behind them Cowboys too. So they're gonna definitely get that. They're gonna get there. They're gonna get there.
No, 100%. Hey, Mook, real quick.
Their money
Hey,
don't
Mook,
make
can you rank your quarterbacks? Rank your four based on KJ's question.
I'm gonna go
for it.
No.
I'm
So
gonna go with how it should be. It's you're gonna have to go Jalen Hurts based off the achievement, based off the winning.
Right.
Right.
You're gonna have to go Dak Prescott. And the reason why I go Dak Prescott is because we've seen him do it over the longevity. I can't grade Daniels off of what I haven't seen yet. So I can project, but I gotta go with what I've seen and what I know. I've seen
Dak
Dak
hasn't
at
gone
his
further.
best build. I've seen Dak at his best build. The last time we seen Dak in the full season, he was the runner for MVP. That account for something.
second.
And he's
That
had
ain't no
consecutive
joke, man. That
12
definitely ain't
win
no joke.
season after 12 win season. So I gotta go Dak second. I gotta go Daniel third. And really, Russell Wilson is on his leg.
I can't believe you think that.
Russell Wilson gotta be last in this division. Don't mean I'm picking him last to finish last, but you know what I'm saying? He just hit a different He's just in a different stage of his career. I wouldn't
Ain't
expect
this literally
him.
what you're doing though? That's literally
Huh?
what you're doing, picking them fourth, right?
No, I'm
As a
saying
quarterback.
I'm
Just
saying
as a
in the
quarterback.
division. I'm saying in the
Oh,
division.
okay.
5 years from now, Russell Wilson not going to be in that division.
Right.
So
Touche.
we projecting going forward. I'm saying the best football is ahead of that, not behind them.
No,
I'm saying
no,
Yeah.
no,
Nah, I
no,
agree.
it's
Wait.
not.
no.
So let me give you mine.
All right, go ahead, KJ. KJ, go.
So because I got him winning the MVP, because he got two dogs on the outside that he's throwing to, and everything will fall on his shoulders. Dak is the top quarterback in that division. I got a tie for two, which is Hurts and Daniels.
Pick one.
By capability, huh?
Pick one.
What's
Yeah,
Somebody
this
that?
said.
nothing nice.
All
This nothing nice,
Alright,
bro.
if I had to pick one, I pick Hurts. I got Hurts second. He got that ring on him. I
Yeah.
gotta give him that respect. And
You already gonna
Jaden
be
still got a
disrespected. You already being
yeah. I give
disrespected.
him
The man got two. The
huh?
man got 2 Super Bowl appearances.
He got a better team. His team way better.
Can I say this
He
one
got
thing?
Saquon in the backfield.
Can I say
You
this
said
one
they
thing?
come on. They
Can I
come
say
on
this
ring
one
for
thing?
that take you just made. They told me over here to get the
Look, I'm
for
gonna say
that
this
point he
one
just
thing,
Bro.
made.
KJ, I'm gonna say this one thing. How many years did Dak Prescott have the best team around him?
The best team he ever had around him was that first year, his rookie year when he became quarterback.
No,
When
you're not being truthful. You're not being truthful.
that's the best
That
team
was
that he
tough.
had.
He had a
That's
window.
the best
He
team.
had a window where he had the best offensive line and
About 2 years
receiving
ago.
core for like 2 to 3 years, and they couldn't get it done.
That
And
look,
you
look,
criticize. I'm just saying this, and I'm with
look.
Dak Prescott.
I'm
He from Mississippi. He went to Mississippi State. I'm with Dak
the,
Prescott. But you criticizing Jalen Hurts for doing what Dak couldn't do.
well. Let me see.
Wait. Also, I do want to add this. For you, Mook, and for you, KJ. The last time the Cowboys went to the NFC Championship was
It's
1996.
been forever,
The
man. It's been
the
forever.
last
I
time
know this.
the last
Come on.
time Jaden Daniels wasn't born yet. Jaden Daniels wasn't born yet. However, he did go last year. He went last year somewhere where the Cowboys haven't gone since,
Yeah, and I
well,
picked him to beat
let me see,
Philly, and he let
which
me
Disney
down. So
movie was that? Was that Tarzan?
he lost twice.
Was that Tarzan
Huh?
the last time they went? And we know that he's had the best O line. He's had the best wide receiver multiple times.
Who?
He's had the best run game.
Who?
Dak.
Who? No. Wait. Who was the best wide receiver he had?
CD
Cause
has gone off for them.
you just said CD ain't that dude. You said CD ain't that dude.
No.
You just said that.
I
We just
said
had
I
a
would take.
debate with
I said I
he
would
just
take
said
Chase
that.
over CD, but I for sure have CD in my top 4.
Hooper was
He's for
more than
sure in my
enough.
top 4.
Okay.
Hooper was more than enough.
Hey,
Who?
how many Pro Bowlers does he need? That's my question. How many Pro Bowlers does Dak need
So
to get it done?
wait. So look. I'm gonna go back to what Mook asked about the best team. That year, his rookie year, when he was back in Romo, that was the best team, like all around that assembled. We had a young, fresh Ezekiel Elliott.
Yeah, Jason Witten.
We had a vet, Jason Witten, who wasn't past his prime yet. He was still like at the tail end.
Still
We
had
had a
Dez
dog.
running, didn't
We had a dog in Dez, and we had a nasty defense. We had a solid defense. That was the best team all around that we've had in I don't know how many years. Even Romo said it himself.
Dez?
Yeah, Dez was there.
Okay.
Yeah, Dez was there.
And guess what? And then
They
y'all
lost
did
to the
all
Packers.
that year, only to lose to the most overrated quarterback in NFL history,
Overrated.
Hey,
Aaron Rodgers.
wait.
Yeah,
Not just
I wouldn't
that.
say he's overrated.
Hey, I have a question. No,
It was tough.
okay,
Aaron
wait.
was a magician at that quarterback spot, bro.
Not in the
Overrated.
playoffs. But KJ, here's my question for you. Wait, Dak, he got hurt in 23 because
he got hurt last
here's
year.
my thing. You said that was the best team.
He got hurt multiple times.
And okay, so in 2023 they sent 7 players to the Pro Bowl. In 2024 they sent 5 players to the Pro Bowl. In 2020 they sent 6 players to the Pro Bowl. This man has had teams.
He had the best roster.
This man has had teams.
And 2 of those years, he had the best roster in the NFL. You couldn't find Jalen Hurts for the same thing that couldn't do.
They had Stephon Diggs, brother. That boy was sitting. He had like a interception record for like 2 years straight. Well, at least a year.
He got hurt. And then the next year, Bland came on, and Bland set the record for or tied it, or set the record for
he set the record.
He got hurt last year. I ain't saying they ain't had trash teams. I'm saying as far as a team that can win a championship, that can put everything together and complement each other, 2014 is the best.
I'm hearing a lot of excuses.
I'm gonna ask you this before Josh go, before JB goes. Can we all agree that those 3 to 4 years that he named, can we all agree that Dak had a top 5 roster in all those years?
No.
You've been delusional now. You said
whose roster was
top 5? I'll say top 5.
Wait. Whose roster was better?
Top 5 is crazy.
Whose roster was better?
5. Huh?
Y'all had a top 5 roster for 3
look, I'm gonna name y'all teams that had better rosters. I'm talking about total rosters than the Cowboys.
Go ahead.
You had the Chiefs.
No.
Which year?
Tyreek Hill. Oh my God.
You
said 24, 25. You said 23, 24, 25.
No, I said
which years y'all talking about? Give me the years and I'll let y'all know.
2020. I said 2020. I said 23 and 24. No. 2020, 23, 24. Yeah.
I said 2023. Number 1. I said a top 5.
I agree with the Tyreek Hill Chiefs. Yeah, I agree with you there.
But that's just really 1 year.
No, because I'm talking about the full roster. Because they had a nasty defense. Like, okay, so I got the Chiefs.
No, they didn't.
I got the 49ers.
Hey, real quick, I got you. Fun fact: Patrick Mahomes has never had won a Super Bowl. Patrick Mahomes has never won a Super Bowl with a top 10 defense. You know why?
Because he hasn't shown up in the playoffs.
How many Hall of Famers have the Cowboys had?
You don't hear Chris Jones got into the playoffs.
How many Hall of Famers the Cowboys got on their roster right now, or in those years? How many Hall of Famers? Name me one.
I can tell you how many Pro Bowlers they have every year.
I'm not talking about Pro Bowl. Pro Bowl don't win you a championship. Hall of Famers do. That's when the 90s, when they won all them championships, they had Hall of Famers. They had
Michael Parsons.
They had Troy Aikman.
Michael Parsons.
You can't say Michael's a Hall of Famer right now because he hasn't solidified that. He is on that trajectory, and he ain't solidified that.
Okay.
So we have one.
Zeke Elliott.
That's the only one you've named. No, Zeke ain't no Hall of Famer. Zeke ain't no Hall of Famer. He ain't going to the Hall of Fame. You name one, and he was at the tail end. He was pretty much out the league. Jason Witten, that's the only one. So y'all talking about these rosters and the Pro Bowls.
Colin?
Who?
The offensive line.
Okay. We had some Hall of Fame offensive linemen. Tyron Smith. We had Tyron Smith. We had Travis Frederick. The only Hall of Famers we have was on the O-line. I give you that.
Major.
That was a good pull. See, I was testing you. You was a good pull right there. Other than that, there's been nobody.
Look, the offensive line Pro Bowlers. Look at Lane Kiffin. What you think the Eagles would do without Lane Kiffin? Or without Lane Johnson?
It feels like every time Buck says something wrong, the police coming towards him.
Without Jason Kelsey. Without Lane Johnson, where you think the Eagles would be at? You hear me?
No, that's true. But I'm saying people overrate the Cowboys rosters because of these outlier Pro Bowlers that we have, which we got good players, of course. Like we do a good job of drafting. We
Hey,
do, yeah.
hey, do
But
you remember 2 years ago? You remember 2 years ago when Patrick Mahomes won the Super Bowl with let me see who was the Hall of Famer that he had. He had Travis Kelce, who was past his prime officially by that time.
he wasn't, because Travis is a dog. He was a
Travis,
dog in the Super Bowl
listen, he's
in
from
the
Cleveland,
playoffs.
so I have nothing bad to say about him. However, he is past his prime. He wasn't the Travis Kelce that we know him to be. The
Not
wide receivers.
not
Hey,
too good.
another one. That wide receiver squad had the most drops in NFL history. However, he
Yeah,
was
and
still
none of
going
them in the
around.
league right now.
Oh, the wide
None of them
receivers
in the
from that
league right
team,
now.
from that Super Bowl
Yeah.
team. Who is? That's a great question. So
That's what
I
I'm
mean,
saying.
you don't have to have Hall of Famers on your team to win the Super Bowl. You don't have to have like a
You
game
gotta have
full of them.
complimentary
But
football.
you guys did. If you have like you guys had the most Pro Bowlers. You guys have had the most Pro Bowl. And like there have been years that you guys have sent the most Pro Bowlers. That has to account for something. Like you can't be like, oh, but they're not in the Hall of Fame at that point, bro. That doesn't matter. That year they were one of three of the best players at their position in the league on the same team. Y'all just couldn't make it work. That's what
I
that
feel like we
is.
bullying, bro. I feel like we jump. We be three on one.
This what comes with this. This is what comes with this.
We be 3-on-1 for about 20 minutes now, bro.
I'm used to this.
All right, no, you're right. Okay. So let's do this. Let's do this. This is what we've been doing the last couple weeks because we like to bring everybody together by the end of the show.
No doubt.
All right, so we like to bring everybody together. What we're going to do, we're going to make a Mount Rushmore for the NFC East. This is going to be really hard because just like the AFC North, you guys are super historic, great players that came out there. We're going to do, we all get to pick one person
all together.
all time. We all get to pick one person to be on this Mount Rushmore, right? So we're going to do offense first, and then we'll do defense. KJ, since we've given you a very difficult time, you stood your ground and you're my brother, you could go first. Who's going to be the first person on this Mount Rushmore for the NFC East on offense?
Is a player from each team or just?
No, just one to represent the whole NFC East all time.
All time to represent the whole NFC East. I'm gonna go. I guess I gotta go Emmett.
Emmett? I'm not mad at
Emmett
that.
Smith.
I felt like that was the answer. All right, cool. So Emmett's up there. All right, Mook, what's up, bro?
Very out of place, man. I'm gonna have to go with man, I wanna go.
Mm-hmm.
I wanna go to Sean Jackson. But I'm not gonna go to Sean Jackson.
I sure hope not. I mean, no shade to him, but bro.
No, I'm trying to think, man, who I want. Come back to me, man. I'll come back to
All
me.
right, go ahead, Josh.
Donovan McNabb, easy.
Oh my God.
I like Donovan. I can get nigga with it. It's just, man.
That's my favorite quarterback of all time, man. Donovan McNabb. He give you anything easy, anything you want, he gave it to you. You want to get trucked? You want to get knocked over with a run?
I don't know if you can put him over
You want
Troy
to get a
Aikman, though.
dime? You want to get a deep ball? Easy, bro. Anything you want.
I don't know if you can put him over Troy Aikman, though.
You cannot.
I mean, not as far as wins wise, but asking me like as far as like who
I'm not putting him over Eli.
Mount Rushmore. Yeah, I got to put Donovan up there, bro.
I'm not putting Donovan McNabb over Eli Manning.
I gotta go Troy Aikman, man. Because we gotta go Troy Aikman, bro.
I feel that.
We gotta go Troy Aikman.
What about you?
I mean, he won 4? He won 4 of them? 3?
I think he won, 3. So we gotta
So
go.
it
We
couldn't be
gotta
them
go.
too.
We gotta go. You can't put nobody over Aikman in the East.
Okay. So we got Troy Aikman, we got Emmitt
I
Smith,
feel you.
we
I feel you.
have Donovan McNabb. I'm going to man, that's tough.
Like,
I
my boy though.
kind of want to go with the playmaker, Michael
Yeah.
Irvin.
Okay,
I kind of want to go.
it's not a bad one either.
And that's why that's America's team right there.
It's not a bad
Very
one either.
exact. That's
I
why it's America's.
like Mike Irvin. I like Mike Irvin.
Everybody we
Me too.
That's
name,
why it's America's team.
wait, everybody that we name either has children in their 30s or grandkids right now, bro. Don't do that.
This
See,
is
that's
what it is, man. You know? Work some of the good, man. Some of the good.
1996. Because we could do the same thing with multiple teams. We could do that with the Packers too. Shout out to them for getting Micah. Anyway, so defense.
Say that defense, yeah.
The Mount
You a
Rush.
Packers fan now?
Let me start off. Let me start off.
All right, so
Reggie
Mount
White.
Rushmore defense. Josh, go ahead.
Reggie White.
Reggie White,
Easy.
absolutely.
Reggie White.
Absolutely. No question.
Easy.
Mook, what's up?
Brian Dawkins.
B-Dog?
Brian Dawkins.
Not
Yeah.
mad at
Man, Keenan, if you don't say who I'm thinking about, bro, you so wrong.
I know. I know. I already know. I want to go last, though. I'll say it last. So I'm surprised y'all didn't start off with him. But Brian Dawkins was a good player. That's probably my favorite Eagle of all time.
Josh started with a great one. And then the one that I think that you're thinking of, I was actually going to say that last because I thought Mook was going to say that, but Brian Dawkins, that's not a horrible pull because he's tough. I'm gonna go with. Oh God, I can't. Mook, I need you to change your Mook. You gotta change your answer. You have to change your answer. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why, bro. I just want you to think about it. Ultimately, it's your decision. However, we have a world where we have Lawrence Taylor. We have a world where we have Deion Sanders. Like,
Deion Sanders played with too many teams.
Don't do that.
He won 2 of the Cowboys.
Don't do that.
He played with the NFC East too, though.
He won 2 of the Cowboys.
When you think about the Eagles, you think about Brian Dawkins.
So that's a good point. That's a good point.
You can put a Jeremiah Train.
Look, with the Eagles, he gonna have a statue one day.
You could go Larry Allen.
Brian Dawkins.
Larry Allen, he's
give him that.
I like.
They give Brian Dawkins that.
Hey, you know what? We can go with Taylor.
No, he's all right.
We can go with Taylor, but Taylor he passed too early though, man. He didn't play long enough.
Who?
I was low-key thinking Sean Taylor.
Yeah, Sean Taylor.
Sean Taylor was.
Yeah, Sean Taylor. He was up there too.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Okay.
It was such a short time, but bruh show was such crazy.
But I'm
like,
going Deion. I don't care what Mook's. Oh no! You said you were going Deion. My bad. I'll go Lawrence Taylor. I like Lawrence. KJ. Hold on, KJ. Who are you taking?
It was gonna be Lawrence Taylor or Deion.
Okay. I'll go Lawrence Taylor.
Who did Lawrence Taylor play for in the? Hold on.
The Giants.
Oh, I'm tripping. Good gracious, I'm tripping. My bad.
Giants.
Edit after the episode.
All right, KJ, go ahead. And last but not least, you got prime time. You can't leave prime time off of that.
The future coach of the Dallas Cowboys.
Prime time is on the Mount Rushmore of 2 teams. Two conferences. The NFC, what is that? The NFC West and the NFC East. That man gave everybody nightmares winning Super Bowls with both. Will never disrespect Deion Sanders. Yo, that's been another episode of Nothing Nice. What's up, bro?
He's gonna be the future Cowboys head coach of the Dallas Cowboys. He said it himself. You calling Deion a lie? Are you calling Deion Sanders a lie? I'm gonna ask you that question.
He said it himself. I don't know. Send that man to Dallas. Let him turn it around. I'm with it. Yo, it's been another episode of Nothing Nice.
I'm with it.
Josh, I appreciate you pulling up, bro. Definitely gonna have you back on during the season. KJ, my brother, I appreciate you pulling up. We for sure gonna have you back, and we're gonna have you on during basketball season because This man has some takes, so we're gonna have to chop it up. Mook, my brother from another mother. Of course, bro. Always good to link up. Yo, y'all make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe, all that. Hit us up on IG, TikTok, YouTube, all the social media platforms. 365 Nothing Nice. I'm your man JB. We out here. NFL season loaded. What's up?
Yeah, yeah.
Much love, much